Hey guys, Lisa here. I'm going to send this out and make sure it gets out to you guys company-wide. Yeah, I've been pretty much absent today. First off, I spent last night in the ER and got medicines in me. I'm sleep deprived and I don't feel good. So this is probably going to come across pretty blunt and pretty brash. And but that's how I am normally when I'm not on medicine and everything's fine. So take it as it is, okay? But I need it to be heard, and I need it to be understood, and I need to be implemented immediately. It's not up for debate. It's not to come back with any follows, but, no. This is how it is. This is what we want done. If you've got drama bullshit posting on social media, remove it immediately. Okay, first off, those of you that feel you've been done wrong and you're posting about it, you're in violation of your contract because you're putting the company in a bad light. That needs to be handled internally, and you bring that to Jamie and I. Okay? Because remember, we've said from the get-go, doesn't matter which side of the drama that you're on, you're subject to being terminated, being in the good side of drama or the bad side of the drama. Okay? Because it's non-productive. It puts the company in a bad light. It shows internal dissension when we don't know anything about it. If you've got a problem with something, you bring it to us first, okay? And we take care of the internal process. And guys, you've got to understand, whether you feel you've done wrong or you've been done wrong, blasting it on social media is the kiss of death for your business. Because anybody that was thinking about joining you or doing business with you is going to run from you because they don't want any part of it. People aren't all about the drama. There are those people out there that live their lives being the victim or being the victimizer, and that's how they live. And you don't want to do business with them anyway. And you'll see who they are. I mean, we deal with them every day. That no matter what we do, it's never good enough, and they just want to play the victim. So it is what it is. But as far as being a consultant here for J&L Frosted Treasures, do not air your dirty laundry out on social media if it involves J&L Frosted Treasure business. Period. If you've got anything up, get it down now. Okay? This will be the only warning that you get. In about 24 hours, we're going to be scaling everybody's accounts and looking and seeing. And I'm telling you straight up, it doesn't matter whether you're right in the situation of what's been done to you or you're wrong. You're out. Don't care who you are, how long you've been here. Guys, you cannot post stuff like that. It puts the company, I mean, it sends a message that we have no control over you guys whatsoever, you know, and we try to put as little rein on you as possible so that you can have freedom in your business. But you can't put and post things that put the company in a bad light, because first and foremost, the company's got to come first. Okay? The company has to come first before, and even in Jamie and I's eyes, the company has to come first before her or I. The company has to come first before you guys, the consultants. The company has to come first before the customers. Because if that's not always protected, okay, and there's no company, then there's nothing for any of y'all to have a beef about. That's as blunt as I can be about it. So if you've got stuff up that's bullshit drama, and one, it's childish on both sides, get it off social media. Bring that internally, and we will take the necessary actions that needs to be done. Now, the specific situation that I'm going to address is this poaching. Okay, I want to make this clear on both sides. I want to tell you what is poaching and what is not. Okay, all of you guys have to understand that you are all mutual friends. You are all friends on Facebook, which means you're mutual friends. When I look at you, I see the other consultants as mutual friends because I'm friends with them, okay? So Facebook sends, okay, anytime you guys post or interact with each other, Facebook sends the other one a suggested friend list. Hey, you're friends with so-and-so. They suggested you be friends with them. Doesn't mean you physically typed anything. Facebook does that automatically, okay? First and foremost, your customers are not your property, okay? So, If someone gets a suggested friend request, that's called networking if they send them a friend request or friend request them. Okay? There's nothing wrong with that. Here's what's wrong. You, as the consultant that gets the suggested friend message, it's fine to friend and network because the customers have free will to go where they want. You do not have the right to private message that person and try to get them to come by or solicit them. And putting, if you already have a consultant, please disregard. People don't read, they skim read, okay? That's not good enough. You're not to do that. That's not proper. Because you already know if someone is suggesting you be friends with that person and you already know they're a consultant, okay, then they're already selling them pearls. Period. Okay? I want to be clear about that. There's nothing wrong with adding and spider webbing into each other's friend networks as long as you give that customer free will. And free will is not sending them a message and saying, if you've already got a consultant, please disregard. No, that's not right. That's not proper. Don't do it. If I continue to get screenshots of that being done, those that are doing that, you're going to be terminated. Okay? And guys, we're not mad at anybody. Got to take the personal out of it. This is business. Okay? I've got actual family members that go and buy from other consultants. Okay? It's not a slap in the face as long as they're still buying from you, as long as they weren't poached or coerced by giving away something more than what you're offering. Yeah, that's just underhanded and dirty, and you guys cut that shady shit out if that's what you're doing. Okay? There's nothing wrong with networking. You can actually have a conversation with these people, but don't cram your message down their throat. Okay? Because these customers buy, I mean, we've got a handful of customers that, I mean, they buy from 10 or 12 different of you people, different of you consultants. Okay? And that's fine. Because, again, like I said, the company comes first. Okay? These customers are not property. They're not your property. You don't own them. Okay? But no, they should not be poached from you. Okay? But what I'm saying is the company's got to come first. Before we want customers run off completely from J&L, we're going to step in and save them. And what will happen is, if you guys keep this beef and this bullshit up, Jamie and I will come in, and it's not poaching because they were our customers to begin with. Because without a company, you don't have anything to represent. We'll come in and save the customers, and then they'll become our personal customers. So then everybody loses out on the commission. You know, guys, don't put us in that situation. But we've got several messages from customers complaining about being tugged on and being tugged this way and tugged that way, and, you know, that they feel bad. Knock that crap off. It's not going to be tolerated. Because we'll just step in and we'll take the customers ourselves. Because we're going to keep them a J&L customer. Know that. Know that right up front. So if you can't handle your business and you can't do it in a proper manner, we'll step in and handle it because we're not losing the customer. We have enough to deal with getting improper envelopes, getting stuff confused, not putting stuff on your envelopes, not communicating with your customers, and you guys not being proactive enough with your customers and just dumping it off on us as that, I shucked your pearl, I don't have nothing else to do with it. That's all on them. That's bullshit too, okay? And I'm just putting that out there. Start taking some responsibility for your business and start treating it like an actual business. It's not a hobby, guys. And some of you need to really get serious about your business and knock off all the whining of why you can't get something accomplished. And it's always the company's fault of why you can't get something accomplished. You never look in the mirror and say, well, maybe if I changed a few things here, my customers would stick. Because it's easy to get the sales, guys. We're popular. People want our stuff. We've got great prices. Okay? Mistakes are going to happen. Jewelry mistakes are going to happen. That we can all deal with if everybody gets in together and plugs in. We've got 2 groups set up. And I'm still getting 50, 60, 70 messages a day about how-tos. Get in the groups and get plugged in. You guys that still have been here for weeks and still don't understand how stuff works, It's because you're not plugged in. It's because you're not plugged in, and that's the problem, okay? Get plugged in. We'll do some training with you guys, but I got to be honest with you guys. We shouldn't have to come on and do a company training because everything in the Pearl Mafia info is designed for the newcomer coming in to get you up and running. The secret J&L Frosted Treasures Biz Group, the official group, is for after you get launched and up and running. It's for the in the need to know now, because you've already gotten your information from the Pearl Mafia info, okay? And I'm going to be straight up blunt here. There's a lot of you out there that I see that you have jumped into 3, 4, 5 different businesses. And hey, again, we don't care how many you have. But here's what you need to understand. The reason you can't get any of them off the ground and get them to fly for you is because you've never stuck with one long enough and concentrated on it and got it running. And whether that's J&L or that's your other business or that's your creams or your candles or your waxes or your whatever it is, energy drinks, whatever. Until you establish yourself in one business, you're going to get the same results in all the other ones because you're doing the same thing, which obviously is not working in the main one that you're trying to get off the ground. Okay, something to think about. Because we are probably the only company that's an online marketing company, and we're not MLM, that allows you as many businesses if you want. If you can handle them, do them. Great. But don't mix them in the same platform. You got to have lives for this. You got to have lives for that. You got to have lives for this. You've got to keep them separated because what will happen is you're going to piss your customers off because you're bringing them to a Pearl party and you're cramming something else down their throat. Or you're poaching them off on the side. You're poaching your own customers with your own business. I see that happening a lot too. And that needs to stop. Because again, guys, before we lose customers because you can't handle what all you've got going on, Jamie and I will step in and we'll rectify the situation with that customer, and then they will want to come to us and not come back to you to buy. Guys, we want you to make all you can. We want you to have all the customers. I mean, hell, Jamie and I go live and tell you guys to come put your links down underneath. We instruct the customers that buy from us. Pick a consultant's link that's here. If you've never dealt with them, pick one. Go research one. Put their number in and credit them with the sale. Guys, we're doing everything that we can, but the one thing we cannot do is completely run your business. If we were going to do that, we wouldn't need any consultants. So I'm going to give you numbers from the last 2 lives that Jamie and I have done. And I'm not talking views, because we kill those. We've killed those since day one. I'm talking hard dollar sales. We did not take one sale from the website on both lives that we went. And just by revealing the new things coming out and being able for us to interact with the customers and point them to you, we did over $11,000 the first Saturday we went live for the reshuck from the Rogue Consultants. Okay? $11,000 website sales. Guys, that didn't come to us. That went to you. That scattered out among all of y'all. Night before last, or Sunday night when we went live, the second night, almost $14,000. Okay? So, I mean, guys, we're giving you every opportunity that we can, and we're pushing everything to you that we can. So it's time for a lot of you to grow up, take some responsibility for your business, and start running it like a business. If you've got business questions about how can you get better, how can you get more, those questions are always welcome. But we have set up groups. We killed the chats. You guys took the questions out of the chats, and now you just email them. And you just randomly email them, okay? So I'm telling you, some reins are going to be tightened up. But the main topic of this video, and I started with it, I'm going to end with it. Get the bullshit drama off of social media now. In about 24 hours, we're going to scale your accounts, and we're going to look at every single one of them. And don't think we don't have the power to do it, because we do. We've got the eyes. We've got all this other stuff going on, but we got the eyes to do it. And by the way, I keep seeing raffles. We have told you guys 3 times, do not get involved in raffling tickets and taking payments outside of J&L Frosted Treasures for J&L Business and Jewelry. If I see one more raffle post, you're instantly terminated. Just know that when you get that message, it's not can we talk, it's because I'm telling you you're no longer associated with J&L Frosted Treasures. Guys, we have laws and stuff. You got to understand, our company's based in the state of Oklahoma, so that's where your business laws are to be abided by. I don't care what state you live in, the company bases in Oklahoma. Raffle tickets are illegal in the state of Oklahoma. So you cannot be a consultant for J&L Frosted Treasures if you continue to want to hold money drawing raffles. Period. We've put posts out for over a week now. Get that off and stop doing it, because you're going to be terminated the next post I see. Okay? And if you notice, I'm not dropping names here, because you know who you are. We're not about that. We're not here to out people. We take care of that shit internally. That's why you don't see me putting a post out that says so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so. Knock that shit off. Because that's internal business that needs to be handled internally, not on the face of social media. Facebook, Snapchat, YouTube, it don't matter. Okay? Guys, we're always here. We've got your back. We want you to succeed. Some of you are doing tremendous. Some of you are having a harder start. It will come. Work with us, not against us. Okay? And that's all I've got for that. So get the bullshit drama off of social media. Get it off of Facebook. Stop beefing about poaching of customers. We've talked about it now. Nip it. End it. And if you're still having problems with it, bring it to Jamie and I, and we will handle it and take care of it. And we'll fix it. But remember, and I'm going to leave you with this for you new ones that have come in that maybe you weren't here and weren't pervious to this statement. We are all about no drama. And we don't care what side of the drama that you're on, whether you're justified or unjustified in the drama that you are pulling or involved in. Remove yourself from it, or we will remove you. We're not about the drama. We get enough of that from customers and rogue consultants that we're dealing with. And guys, we don't just claim that, well, I'll have my attorney call you. We have an actual legal team. So don't get it twisted. When we say, well, shit's up, we're done. We just go take our legal team out to dinner and we go, here's what I need. And it's done. Okay? We've got to stay protected. We've got to keep you protected. And we've got to keep the company protected at all costs. So knock this bullshit off and straighten up and let's get it done right, okay? And I know this was brash and this was blunt and you don't really see this side of me a lot. But this is just how I am. I don't mince words and I live with no bullshit. I live in the no bullshit zone. And right now, I'm up to here with bullshit. And it pisses me off and I don't have to deal with it. I'll just eliminate the bullshit. Whether it's good bullshit or bad bullshit. It's bullshit, I'm getting rid of it. So stop the drama, okay? That's all I got. All right, now come on. Let's have a good rest of the week, and we got some more stuff coming for you. All right? Shuck 'em if you got 'em. Bye.